Their desire to help others reaches really across the globe. Missionaries with Go To Nations make a big difference by going to impoverished countries and lending a helping hand with relief development.
Yeah, that's right. Jeremy Henderson is an international missions mobilizer with Go To Nations, and Farrell Galloway is Associate Pastor for New Life Christian Fellowship. Welcome to both of you gentlemen to the show today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We're going to get to you in just a second, Farrell,
Sure.
but Jeremy, let's start with you. International Missions Mobilizer. Tell us what you do and about your organization.
Sure. Well, let me answer it this way. Today there are fathers, sisters, brothers, mothers, children, grandchildren all around the world who will lay their head to bed at night without having experienced someone with genuine biblical love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, self-control. And the truth is that we've got to do something about this. What we do is the mobilization division of Go To Nations, and what I do as a mobilizer is I appoint people who know Jesus, who have an understanding of what it really means to love, and point them to entire groups of people who don't. And we do this in partnership with the local church.
Well, and why don't you introduce us to your guest and who you brought with us today?
Awesome. Well, this is Farrell Galloway. He's the Associate Pastor at New Life Christian Fellowship. As Associate Pastor, he is over missions, their prayer movement, college and career, and we're so glad that he's a part of our team.
Yeah, and Farrell, talk about your church's connection to Go To Nations and why you felt compelled to get involved and what it's meant for you since then.
Yeah, I mean, we've been in relationship with Go To Nations for over 30 years at New Life, and we do that in a lot of different areas, whether it's sending people on short-term missions trips. With every offering that we take up at the church, we feature a missionary. We give different missionaries from Go To Nations opportunities to come and be before our congregation on a regular basis to share about what's going on around the world. And then if we have someone out of our congregation that has a real heart to go out and live that missionary lifestyle, we connect them with that missions career track that Go To Nations has.
Well, every week, Go To Nations very gracious to bring some video and some pictures to the words that we speak here about on the show. So let's take a look and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
There's a number of different things that we've done with Go To Nations over the years. One is we offer our congregation numerous short-term trips every year to take people out for both evangelistic short-term missions and medical short-term missions, because that way, no matter where you're at in your walk with life, it gives you an opportunity to be able to reach out and touch those in need. Another one is the direct support of missionaries. We do a missions offering with every offering that we take up. And with that missions offering, we highlight a missionary every service and tell them what that missionary is doing right now. We play live video feeds from those missionaries on the field.
Good morning, New Life. I want to thank you for this opportunity to share this missions moment with you and give you a brief update of what is happening right now through your partnership.
And anytime they're here in the city, we give them an opportunity to be on stage in person to share with our congregation what they're doing among the nations.
Thank you so much for your partnership. Thank you for impacting the nation. Thank you for sending us to the nation. And thank you also for Go To Nation, because they are building us so we can reach more nations.
So last year as a congregation, we gave over $320,000 into missions.
Farrell,
wow.
It's a big number there. And you said you've been involved for 30 years, and so I'm wondering, in your role as Associate Pastor at New Life Christian Fellowship, have you seen that these missionaries that you've sent out to work with Go To Nations have really come back? And then how do you put what they've learned in their experiences kind of into practice to kind of help even here in Jacksonville?
Sure. Oftentimes it's easier to share what you believe with a stranger than it is with your family. And so you send someone out in the mission field, you give someone an opportunity to go to complete strangers. And from there, they kind of build up that internal strength that when they come back here to their workplace, to their neighborhood, to their family, they bring back what they've been sharing and doing over there, and it now begins to impact and kind of carry outward in their own city.
Mm-hmm. And if there are people who are watching right now, and let's say there are any churches who might be interested in doing this, Jeremy, what's the best way they can go forward and reach out to you guys?
Well, they can reach out to us through our website, call the number that'll be on their screen. We love to connect with churches. We're part of the same body, really. We're in partnership together. We can't do what we do without the church, and really, we're here to serve and to help.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on today
Yeah.
to talk about your mission and for sharing it with us and the good people at home. Thank you. We appreciate it. And thanks to GoToNations for sponsoring this segment. To learn more, you can go to their website, gotonations.org, or the number is there on your screen, 904-398-6559.
You can also watch the full version of that video we just saw a clip of, along with past video features from GoToNations on their website. You can continue the conversation with the GoToNations radio show. That's today at 3 o'clock. Just click on the radio show link when you are there at gotonations.org.